In today's Bitcoin video, we will be looking at if Bitcoin has actually formed a bull market top and is about to enter a 66% bear market correction. We will also be looking at the price action in this very moment, so we know what is going to happen in the short term, the liquidation heat map for some price targets, as well as some, again, very important data. But let's start right into it with the current price action. And again, as we've discussed in the past videos, you can check all of those out. We have discussed these scenarios in great detail and they are basically unchanged. And as we have been pointing out in the last videos, it is very likely that we see a correction. And again, at this point already, we have seen a 9% correction. So that already is quite significant if in terms of this larger correction, this larger uptrend, because since Donald Trump won the election and we've seen this pump catalyzed by the election, we have not seen such a big retrace thus far. But now it is happening and we still think this correction is not over and we're yet to run with price into this support zone. Now, looking at the liquidation heat map, as you can see, we're currently ranging. This is also due to today being a public holiday in America and markets being closed. But yes, there is a lot of liquidity up here, but you have to take that with a grain of salt, because if we look into order books, which we're not going to do here, but if we do, and we're doing that every single day, multiple times a day, and updating our members, then you can see that there is so much sell pressure up here at 100K that it will be incredibly hard to break through. We didn't break through here. We analyzed exactly how hard it is to break through in the past videos, if you want to check those out. But for now, we're not going to discuss that. What is going to be important is this liquidation down here, because there's so many longs and we've already taken out everything here. And there's so many longs here that there is a good chance that we have seen a price reversal to the upside now and are ranging, and maybe today, tomorrow, it's hard to make an estimate when this is going to happen. We think we will once again touch this price area. Remember those numbers, 90K, 87K. Again here, 90K. And then somewhere 87K. So somewhere in the upper area of this support box, we think we will dip once again within the coming days. And of course, it's not financial advice. This is just our opinion. Looking at the funding, before we get to the very exciting data about whether this is actually a bull market top already or we're close to one, the funding is actually very good at the moment. For Bitcoin, it's 22%, Ethereum 24%, Solana 12%, which is actually somewhat great. If we look at the open interest, it has cooled down so much in the past couple of days that the market is getting really healthy again. And this could honestly be a great sign for us making another high in the coming days or weeks. Again, we think we will correct once more before that, but the market being cooled off, the market cooling off actively and also getting more healthy by the day is a great thing. So now coming to the very big question, is the Bitcoin bull market over? And for that, we have analyzed some past cycles for you. This first one in 2017 and the second one from 19 to 21 and the one we are currently in. The red phases are the bear market phases where we have seen large downtrends, and the bull market phases are obviously in green. Excuse me. So what you can see, what is very obvious, is that in this bull market, we have seen a 2000% gain from bottom to top, and we're only now at a 545% gain, which is quite the drastic change. But these downtrends are sort of similar in all of these. They're just sort of slightly diminishing. And this minus 66% is just a price estimate we have currently based on where the price top is. Of course, this can change if we go higher. Now, what is important to realize here is that this bull market phase is somewhat different to this and this, because back then in 2017, 2021, adoption for Bitcoin wasn't this high. There is literal countries adopting the currency and basically all of Wall Street is buying it already. So there's a lot more mass adoption and that just leads to diminishing returns. In next cycles, we won't probably see such a big gain as we've seen in this one. There is graphs that show that Bitcoin just has diminishing returns. And at some point, maybe in the next cycle, we only in quotation marks, of course, see a 300% gain from bottom to top. But it's just getting less and less and less. Now, whether we have topped or not, we with our analysis are a bit more bearish than the current sentiment in the market, because a lot of people are still very bullish and a lot of people are screaming for things like 160, 200k, 240k. We personally don't think that we're so far from the top. Of course, it is always the thing with the structure we analyzing. They can always extend, they can always go further, they can always go higher, and so on and so forth. But what you have to realize is that in theory, with our structural analysis, we have formed something that could be a top. We don't need for our structure, which we are analyzing, to form another top here. We do think currently that we will, in this bull market, break over the 100k mark, and also probably a bit higher, maybe somewhere 110, 120,000. But that is a more conservative target compared to what some people are experiencing and expecting, because as I said, structure is already built out, and we're here in this later stages of the market, and this is basically the euphoria stage. This is where retail comes in, and so on and so forth. So the chance that we see another, well, I don't know, something like a 60-70% gain is for us quite unlikely, and we're starting to slowly de-risk, and if we go high, we will be taking some profits. But if you want to know our exact trades, then feel free to check out our website and check out our membership, where we are sharing all of that. We're sharing price signals, we're sharing Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana analysis, which is way more in depth than it already is for free on this YouTube channel. And we're also helping you with a trading strategy and so on and so forth. If you're interested, check out our website. That is the first link in the description. And I think with that, enough said. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.